Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So what do I have for you today? I have been cleaning up a mess. In a previous video, I showed a bin full of cardboard. All those good intentions of recycling. Well, today I went through that bin and I I thought maybe it would be helpful for some of you if you saw how I am figuring out what to do with all that cardboard and what I'm going to get rid of because there's only so much recycling I can do. I don't have an unlimited amount of space. Most any of us don't. So I'm just going to go quickly through my little piles here because I have just finished doing a lot of cutting into size, and for the most part, well, I got a lot ready to go for potential covers. And some are just pieces. So let me just kind of go through it really fast, hopefully really fast. So this was a couple of, as you can see, washi tape boxes, which I didn't need for the washi tape, but how gorgeous is that? Oh, it's so beautiful. So I'm going to do something with these. They'll probably become cards. They can become journaling cards because they're just white on the back and they're absolutely gorgeous. So I knew I wanted to keep these. Same with this, a different box. That's just a beautiful tag. It's just perfect the way it is. And then these two strips, I was going to toss them, and then I went, no, those are kind of interesting. Wouldn't those make fun, the edges of a page? They're just really, really neat. So I'm keeping those. And this is the last two offcuts from there. So these are going into the to be made tags, journaling cards, things like that. I can do very, very little and have some fun stuff there. So then I have the food product boxes. So I have cut these down. This has a fun window, and I thought, oh, it would be neat to do something with that. So I cut the side of the box in half and then just glued it together so that I have this little kind of a mini journal size. I'm working with 8.5 by 11 paper, so this is like about a quarter sheet, but it also could just be some random small sizes. And I was thinking I wrote pocket on it because then there could be a little pocket there. So this is what I was thinking with this box. This box was from a brayer. So again, I cut the side of the box in half and glued it together so that it would be ready to go. And I stopped saving. I had to stop saving boxes because that bin was overflowing. Did the same thing again here, cut the side of the box in half. And so those are ready to make small journals, and then I just put a little bulldog clip on there. And then we have the beautiful interiors. These are some cracker boxes, but what I really liked is this beautiful parchment-like interior of the box. It's just beautiful. And this is a tea box, so I just cut off all the side flaps on both sides. And who can argue with that sentiment? So this one is all clipped together because this is ready to have some plain paper, tea-dyed paper, whatever kind of paper put on the back, and these can become journaling cards or something like that. So that's what I decided with that. And of course here we have a cereal box, wrote some notes in that, some ideas, and probably what I'll do with that is cut the cardboard completely off because this is a bigger size. This is going to be a full-size journal, so that's better if it's got a fabric covering it with the spine separate. So that was my thought there. And these are just really nice cardboard, so I'm going to go ahead and keep these. And now I've got a couple of cereal boxes left, and that's all. The rest, I had quite a few of these cereal boxes, and I'm doing a whole bunch of paper bag journals. I'm following along with Joey on Joie de Vivre. I'll put that link in, but I'm doing a whole bunch of paper bags, so I cut up a whole bunch of cereal boxes. Now, here's the crazy pile. Okay, here's the crazy pile. These are all tissue boxes. Lots and lots of tissue boxes. So I did I did one tissue box journal in my previous video with one of these larger boxes, and I have all these little boxes. So, but they have these great windows. There's got to be something I can do with these. I just haven't figured out what yet. And then I've got some that are the same pattern design. There's a few. Yeah, like this one matches the larger box, and I think I've got a couple of larger boxes that match that one. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, so if anybody can recommend a video using small tissue boxes, I would love to watch it. But I'm not quite ready to get rid of all of these yet. They're all in good condition. I throw away the ones that get beat up. And right now I'm not throwing away anything cardboard or paper because it's winter, it's cold, and we're using our wood stove. So there's that. So here's some other random packaging. This was, I think, what was this? This one was pasta. And it had this cute little window. So separated the spine and went, well, let's see. This is like a quarter page, so it's a little bitty guy. But that one has got potential. Let's see, this one with some more crackers. So cut off the side of the box, and so that's like a little spine piece. And oh, this was from colored pencils. Yes. Really nice cardboard. Really nice cardboard. So I'm not too sure, but it was like I was kind of keeping the best of. And this was some beautiful cardboard, nice and sturdy. This will make good masterboard, collage, something. I also have a little collection of tags. Now most of those are in a separate box, but this one was in this group, so I went, you know, that could make a really neat large tag. It's already got the hole. We'll see what happens with that. Now, let's see. This stack, I think this is going to be a lot easier. The reason I'm doing this, because I've been weeding out some of the cardboard, some of the packaging, and it's gone off to the wood stove. But what's nice now is I've got these more prepped, and I'm not going to keep anything else because I have plenty to work with, right? But how's that for a nice big piece? This was, something came in it. It was a big envelope, really sturdy. So that was worth keeping. This one is much more flexible, but once it's got collage on it or something like that, this could make a nice fun journal. And then I just sort of have this accumulation. There's quite a few of these pieces of just very clean white cardboard. Oh, and yes, and I kept this off of a 3-ring spiral notepad that I used up. So who knows, that cat might wind up in a cat journal. So yeah, lots of plain cardboard. So that's, plain cardboard is always handy. Cat scratchers. I'm probably still keeping too much. Oops, there's a cut couple of cereal boxes. There's another one of those. So I'll put that with cereal boxes. And more of that nice white-backed cardboard, and this is an intact envelope. We shall see. And then finally, what was in that bin were these smaller pieces of cardboard. These were around long tablecloths, but they're already nice and straight. I can just chop them down to size. Crazy, huh? And here's a whole bunch of just single-sided or, you know, nothing on it. Heavyweight chipboard. Yeah, always handy. I find a lot of uses for the heavyweight chipboard. Oh, there's a couple more tags. Yes, we have cats. We have 6 cats at the moment. And these are all ready to go. Can be turned easily into tags. And this was the back of a 6x6 scrapbook pad. So anyway, I just thought maybe I would make a quick little video to let you know how I'm organizing some of my cardboard and kind of where I'm calling a halt to what I've been saving. Because I got enough here to make quite a lot of journals and probably for the rest of the year. Oh, goodness. So, anyway, this was just a quick little hi. And again, if you know of any videos using small tissue boxes, please leave me a comment and let me know who's doing something. I mean, look at, they've just got really fun patterns. And anyway, I could just cut them out and use them as a window on a journal card or something like that, and I'm sure I will use them that way. But I think they have potential. I think they have potential. So that was just a little quickie, and I hope that gave you a few ideas on how to organize your recycling so that it was maybe a bit more manageable. And as you could see, I have a few projects. Oh, there was one more. I did get, I did find some upholstery fabric, and that was one of the things I was kind of looking for, is how I could use upholstery fabric. Again, here is a product box that I can cover with this fabric, and I've got quite a bit of this fabric, but I could easily turn this into a mini journal. So that's another thing that I was thinking about, was how could I use this fabric? So again, using these little clips is really good because it puts a project together. I also like to put projects that I am collecting stuff for in their own box, so that as I find things, I put them in a box, and then I can just, when the box seems full enough, make a journal. A lot of the journals I made last year were exactly that way. And actually this last one I made, or the previous one, anyway, the citrus journal, that one was, okay, the box was full of the right colored paper and napkins and all that good stuff. Anyway, that's all for now. And thank you for watching. I hope you got a few ideas, and I would love to hear yours. So please leave a comment, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.